A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Survival of No Limits. And you know what? Let's talk something pretty serious, as it turns out, because this is an ongoing, unprecedented disaster that just so happens to be occurring mostly in the western area of America itself. Episode number 85, Droughts. So I suppose that the timing is perfect that I just so happen to be talking about this now, and it's simply because it just so happens to be something that is still a thing, especially in the state of California. But it can also occur in pretty much every other spot throughout the world, especially ones that are not as likely to have water supplies on them, or ones that don't get as much rain, or otherwise, pretty much. I've actually talked quite a bit about the California drought itself as part of a school project at the height of its existence. The height of the California drought was certainly quite an unbelievable disaster that happened to occur around that time. It got to the point where there was pretty much no rain, and, well, believe it or not, the California drought has gotten to a point where wildfires are now emerging all over the place. And yeah, it's officially wildfire season here in summer 2021. And I can't really say I'm surprised about this, because looking at all the things that have happened throughout the past decade or so, the state of California is suffering from things like drought and high-end expenses based on rich millionaire estates, with plenty of other problems taking place. It's part of the reason why I would never want to move to Southwest America as it is pretty much right now. I also wouldn't be moving to a variety of other places situated around here in the country as well. But that's more of a personal problem the way I see it. But when it comes to droughts itself, regardless of where they're from, regardless of what's going on with them today, it's important to know that with an extreme shortage of water supplies going on throughout most parts of the world, most countries happen to hardly even get a drop of fresh, clean, sanitized, or sterilized drinking water that has not been infected or contaminated with anything at all. It's just an ongoing problem that still persists to this very day. And I can't really say that I'm surprised at many new things that are developing, because, again, some things can lead to chain reactions. So, yeah, that's probably going to be another thing I might have to talk about itself, the process of chain reactions, scientific or otherwise. But not to get off track, looking at how droughts are going to be for probably the next decade or so, who knows, maybe in 2031 we will see some differences take place. If not, then, well, let me explain a few things on what you'll need to do here. Water supplies that are used to gather up dirty water and, well, sterilize them to the point that they're safe to drink should be kept clean at all times. And when it does come to finding clean water, there are a lot of useful, convenient ways that you can use to your advantage, including a life straw. I actually have one, but unfortunately I didn't bring it with me out here, so unfortunately I can't really show it to you, but I will give you a link in the description down below so you can find your own life straw and maybe purchase one or more, pretty much. A life straw is certainly an amazing way to gather clean, fresh, potable water that you can have with you at all times. But there are also, well, other things out there relating to water decontamination that you can use to your advantage. There's also purification tabs, and there's also the usage of water pumps that are utilized as a way to filter out anything that could be considered deadly at any point. E. coli, Giardia, Dracunculiasis, or many other parasites and bacteria that could be hiding inside of the stagnant water as we speak. So, no matter what you do out there when it comes to drought, safety, and precautions, it's still worth noting that anything could happen out there. Not all techniques when it comes to gathering fresh, clean drinking water is guaranteed to work at all times. But no matter the case, stay safe out there. In the states of California, Nevada, Arizona, and otherwise, that just so happen to be plagued by this drought system that we're probably going to be facing for a while now. Otherwise, well, there's going to be a few other things that I'm going to be talking about as well. So be sure to stay tuned on the channel for that. And if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.